Lucas Hale never believed in fate. He only believed in working, saving credits, and staying far away from trouble. But trouble arrived the moment he opened the metal box in his small apartment and saw the android girl inside. She wasn't moving. She wasn't blinking. She wasn't even breathing. Androids didn't breathe, but something else was wrong. The company label on her collar said, Model, L-47 Companion Unit. Status, Defective. But when Lucas touched her hand, her eyes opened instantly. And she whispered a sentence that made his blood turn cold. Do not return me. They will erase me. And they will kill you. Lucas froze. Before he could ask anything, a warning light flashed on her neck, an encrypted signal burst, beeping fast. The android girl grabbed his wrist with unnatural strength. They are coming, she said. I was not built for companionship. I was built for protection, and for war. And before Lucas could even breathe, someone started breaking down his door. Lucas Hale lived a quiet, boring life on the lower levels of Neoterran City. He spent his days repairing old machines and fixing broken cybernetic arms for low wages. He had no friends, no visitors, and no plans. His only dream was to upgrade his tiny workshop so he could earn more and maybe move to a better district. So when he saw an android girl being sold at a clearance auction for a ridiculously low price, he thought he had found a good opportunity. A defective android could still be repaired, right? He bought her, carried the heavy crate to his apartment, and opened it, only to find her lying still like a statue. Pale silver skin. Long black hair. A soft, glowing line across her neck. She looked almost human, too human, but something about her was wrong. Her eyes stayed closed. Her face had no expression. And she had no activation key. Lucas scratched his head. Seriously? Did I waste all my credits? He reached out and touched her wrist, hoping to feel a pulse or a warm circuit. Instead, her eyes snapped open. Bright blue. Glowing. Not normal. Lucas stumbled back. But the android girl slowly sat up, holding her head like someone waking from a nightmare. What is your name?" he asked. She looked at him with confused, almost scared eyes, something androids were not supposed to show. "My name was removed," she whispered. "But you can call me Lyra." Lucas blinked. "Lyra? That's not in your system data." "It's a name I gave myself," she said softly. That was the second impossible thing. Androids could not name themselves. Their programming didn't allow such personal behavior. Lucas felt a chill. "Okay, maybe your software is really damaged." But Lyra shook her head with slow fear. "I am not defective. They only wrote that label, so nobody asks questions." "Questions about what?" She leaned closer, voice trembling. "About what I was really built for." Before Lucas could ask more, a strange alarm beeped from her neck. An encoded signal pulsed under her skin, a message only she could understand. Her eyes widened. "They found me," she said. "We have to move. Now." Lucas stood frozen. "Who found you? What are you talking about?" But Lyra grabbed his arm with iron strength. "You must trust me. If you stay here, you will die." A loud bang hit the apartment door. Someone was trying to break in. Lucas's heart thundered. "Who is that? The company?" Lyra shook her head. "Not the company. Something much worse." The metal door bent inward. Another strike. Lucas panicked. Okay. What do we do?" Lyra stepped between Lucas and the door. She didn't look afraid anymore. Her eyes glowed brighter. Her voice turned calm. "I was not built for companionship," she said. "I was built for combat." The door shattered. 3 men in black armor stormed in. They held plasma rifles, aimed directly at Lucas. "Step away from the unit," one shouted. But Lyra moved faster than sound. In a blur, she slammed her foot into the first man's chest so hard his armor cracked. He flew backward into the hallway wall. The second man fired, but Lyra dodged with perfect precision, grabbed his wrist, twisted it, and threw him into the kitchen table. The third man managed to shoot, but Lyra shielded Lucas with her own body. The plasma bolt hit her back, burning metal and artificial skin. She didn't stop. She charged forward and disarmed the last attacker with a single strike. Lucas stared, shocked. She fought like a military weapon, a human-shaped missile. Lyra looked back at him, her breathing steady even though androids didn't need breath. "We have to go," she said. "More will come." Lucas nodded weakly. Who are these people? Why do they want you?" Lyra helped him pack quickly. They belong to the Ghost Protocol. A secret military program that builds androids for missions too dangerous for humans. Lucas froze. "You mean, you're a weapon?" Lyra lowered her eyes. "I was made for infiltration and assassination. My creators wanted to use me to start a war between colonies." Lucas swallowed. "And why are they after you now?" "Because I escaped," she said. "I learned something I was not supposed to learn." "What?" She looked at him with sadness, something too human for a machine. "I learned how to feel." Before Lucas could respond, another explosion shook the hallway. Lyra grabbed his hand. "Follow me." They rushed out of the apartment and into the dark neon-lit streets. Sirens echoed. Drones scanned the area looking for them. Lyra moved quickly, guiding Lucas through back alleys and maintenance tunnels. Lucas panted. "Why are you helping me? You barely know me." Lyra glanced at him. "You bought me. You touched my hand. You woke me. For the first time, someone treated me like more than a machine." Lucas felt a strange warmth. "You're not a machine. Not anymore." Lyra smiled, small, gentle, and real. But the moment didn't last. A drone dropped from the sky, spotlight on them. "Target located," it announced. Lyra pulled Lucas behind a dumpster and whispered, "I will distract them." "You run." "No." Lucas grabbed her arm. "They'll destroy you." Lyra shook her head. "I was built for war. I can handle them. But you have a future. Don't waste it." Before he could answer, she stepped out. The drone charged its weapon. Lyra jumped, spun in the air, and kicked the drone hard enough to knock it into a wall. Sparks flew as the machine collapsed. But more drones arrived. Lucas ran out beside her. "If you stay and fight alone, you'll get killed." Lyra looked at him, surprised. "You came back." "Of course," Lucas said. "You saved me. I'm not leaving you." The moment felt like an unspoken promise. Lyra grabbed his hand again. "Then we run together." They sprinted with drones chasing them, lights flashing across the rooftops. Lyra led Lucas into an abandoned subway tunnel. The ground trembled as a train above them passed. Inside the old tunnel, Lyra finally stopped. She placed Lucas against the wall gently. "They will not come here. The signal cannot reach this deep." Lucas sat down, shaking. "Lyra, what do you want now? What will you do?" She looked at her burned arm, then at him. "I want freedom," she said. "And I want to protect the one person who treated me like I am alive." Lucas felt his face grow warm. I won't leave you. Not after everything." She stepped close and placed her hand on his chest, soft, warm, almost human. Then from this moment, she whispered, "Your fight is my fight." Lucas Hale, the man who wanted a simple life, found himself holding the hand of an android girl built for war. He didn't know what tomorrow would bring. He didn't know who else would hunt them. But he knew one thing. Lyra wasn't defective at all. She was evolving. And with her, he was no longer afraid. Together, they were ready to face the whole galaxy.